Alright, hello and welcome. This is going to be a video discussing beginner tips for FOAMSTARS. So, if you are new to FOAMSTARS, hello, my name is So, who needs to play more Boa, and this is a video where I'm going to discuss some beginner tips that everybody should know for FOAMSTARS. First things first, complete the tutorial. The tutorial is straight in front of you, the language will be in English, and Bubble will go through the general mechanics of the game. Walking, moving the camera, shooting with the R2 button, using L1 and R1 for your first and second skills, using your SSS or your superstar skill, which is sort of like an ultimate in Overwatch, and of course the ability to slide on foam, which is a key mechanic in this game as it allows you to move faster, jump higher, and generally get the heads up on your opponents. Now, one thing that is also big is that you do not kill in this game, you chill. When you foam up an opponent with at least 100 points of damage, yes, this is verified by one of the devs, if you foam them up with at least 100 damage, they will be foamed up. They will be moving around, and once you sidekick them with the L2 button, they will be out of commission and go back to respawn. If you do not do that, and your opponent does slide save them, they will be back in the action with 25% health. This also applies to your team as well. So if you're foamed up and your ally saves you, you will of course be slide saved, as the game states. So make sure to slide save as much as humanly possible. Now again, it's not also viable to slide save as much as humanly possible, but if you do slide save an ally that is slightly out of position and your opponent doesn't capitalize on it, 2 FOAMSTARS are better than 1. That's all I'll say on that one. So, slide save as much as humanly possible. Second is, of course, the difference between foam. So, foam has 2 different things. If you're on your foam, you'll slide faster, you'll do a lot of stuff, and you'll do a lot of stuff very well. But if you're on your opponent's foam, you'll be slower, you'll jump slightly lower, and of course your opponents will be able to catch up to you much faster. So there are a lot of characters in this game that could possibly use foam to their advantage, and can produce a lot of foam. For example, Soa, Agito, they're characters that don't really produce enough foam, or a lot of foam at all, but they do have the damage to compensate. Ramsey as well, but most beginner players won't get there until you play 50 games, which isn't as much of a daunting task as you might think. The foamers, in this case, are, of course, Jet Justice, I believe Barissador, and, of course, Ravebreaker, and in this case, the newest character to be introduced in Season 7, Bubbalo. Now, these characters do produce a lot of foam. Yes, every character has the same slide speed, unless you have a specific gem, but we'll get into that in a different video. But in the most cases, each character has the same slide speed, and having slide speed is just the greatest thing in this game, as it allows you to slide save, slide kick your opponents, and also get into better positions to foam up your opponents. And yeah, I don't know. Like I said, these were just slight beginner tips to make sure that if you haven't played FOAMSTARS before, that you can get a refresher on this one. If you played the tutorial and you want some advanced tips, maybe I'll make another video on that one. But again, if you did enjoy this video, you can of course make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.